Echarte 5 innings sólidos.
It's such a gentleman's game that I love doing this section.
Aquí lo sentaron porque no salía con South Sudán.
Eso es una luchadora de tercera generación.
Ustedes no juntan a Puerto Rico como el deporte lo hace.
And he wins again.
Tenemos un problema grande.
Somos los muchos contra los pocos.
Porque él no se supone que esté ahí.
Scotty is just from another planet.
En Espana, a tratar de hacer su nombre.
Tú tienes a Jason Tatum, que viene de ser campeón en Boston.
Es un fanático de los Rexos, te podrás imaginar.
Ah, papi, ese es el último comentario que leo tuyo, entonces.
Mira,
Tiene que coger la paliza que les toca.
Of course it's a beast, man.
Aplícate. Lo que pasa es que tú no sabes para contar un casual.
Que vive el truco, no necesita magia, papi.
See how the game is letting the future in now.
Remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
En el USA tú eres un jugador de rol.
tengo que echarte 5 innings sólidos.
It's such a gentleman's game that I love doing this
Aquí
section.
lo sentaron porque no salía con South Sudán.
Eso es una luchadora de tercera generación.
Ustedes no juntan a Puerto Rico como el deporte lo hace.
And he wins again.
Tenemos un problema grande.
Somos los muchos contra los pocos.
Porque él no se supone que esté ahí.
Scotty is just from another planet.
En Espana, a tratar de hacer su nombre.
Tú tienes a Jason Tatum, que viene de ser campeón en Boston.
Es un fanático de los Rexos, te podrás imaginar.
Ah, papi, ese es el último comentario que leo tuyo, entonces.
Mira,
Tiene que coger la paliza que les toca.
Of course it's a beast, man.
Aplícate. Lo que pasa es que tú no sabes para contar un casual.
Que vive el truco, no necesita magia, papi.
See how the game is letting the future in now.
Thank you for joining We Call Sport Podcast. My name is Nolo Boy, founder of We Call Sports, which our goal is to analyze each sport and share our personal opinions. We will be taking questions and comments of you, our viewers, during the live events. This brings me to my next question. So what sports do you guys cover? Too easy. Currently, we have 2 English programs. First one is We Call Golf on Mondays. Second one is We Call Football on Wednesdays, where Miguel and I will be covering the latest and greatest on the world of golf and football. We also have 2 Spanish programs. On Thursday, we have the main program, We Call Sports Podcast, with John D, G.I. Josh, and myself talking MLB, NBA, Thursday Night Football, boxing, and more. And on Saturday, we have G.I. Josh, John Yen, and Hush X talking wrestling on We Call Wrestling. Hope you enjoy this program. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share to bring you more content. And remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Once again.
We don't talk about it, we be about it.
As always, you know your Nolo Boy, #Red Cup present. You know how it goes all day, every day. Don't worry about what it's up. It's not for you to know about this. You're not gonna consume it, so don't worry about it. What I got in my cup. So what's up, Miguel? What's up? Talk to me, man. What's goody?
It's Kool-Aid. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Goody, man. Talk to me. What's going on? Give me the vibes. Give me the vibes.
Yo,
Let's go.
Live and well. I went golfing this morning, so you know I got my fix in. Feeling great when you do that.
All right. I feel that.
And just
Okay.
bro. Just just getting it in, getting loose. Shot at 81. I mean, I didn't want to shoot that, but it is what it is.
It's
a tough course. It's a tough course when you're out there in the golf. It's a different world, baby. It's a different world. So what do we got? What do we got for today? It's gonna be a good one.
Is it you got the Happy Gilmore in you?
Yeah. How you been?
You got you got the Happy Gilmore on you?
You're gonna die, I'm ready.
You're gonna die, clown.
Whatever. You loving those?
Are you good for your home?
I did a couple of those today. Today, bro.
Man, it's all good, man. It happens to all of us. Man. So what we got going on for today's program is going to be the first topic is going to be the President's Cup. Well, obviously, we've been hitting the President's Cup for the past 2 weeks. That's one of the hottest things coming out from the PGA right now. On this upcoming weekend, we're going to go over them and just talk about the teams. And again, one more time again. And then we're going to jump into the actual DP World Tour. We haven't talked about that. So we're going to briefly talk about it to bring you some context, different context. The thing is that we don't jump too much on the DP because as it is, it's a lot to bring up, and we just trying to keep it under an hour.
Yeah.
So you guys, so
Oh,
we
man.
give you the juicy stuff a little bit. And then we try to be a little bit fluid. All right, not shaky.
We'll probably do like a rapid, fire of all the
Yeah.
tours one day, just to divide every single tour. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you think there's just this PGA? No, there's the LIV Champion, Senior, the tour, the DP, the Asian Tour. We got the which one is
You talking about the
the
corn?
lower one, the corn.
Mhm.
We got there's so much to the amateurs. We talk about the ladies.
Yep.
We're talking about
And don't bring us into college. That's college is another.
it's college, the amateurs coming up.
It's a lot to cover, like under an hour. So we're trying to give you the juicy stuff, the real juicy stuff, too, within an hour for you guys to be engaged and you guys to know what's coming up on the weekend. All right, look forward. What we're going to talk about, what just passed, and what we're looking forward to. Okay, so after that, we're going to be talking about the LPGA, which they had a tournament in Kroger. I think it's Kroger something. The tournament.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. If I'm not mistaken,
Yep,
it was. Oh man, Arkansas is the next one. Is the Walmart. I forgot where this one at, but I got you here in a minute. So after that, we talk about that. We're going to be talking about LIV. LIV already concluded. It's done. So we already talked to you about the individual championship. Now we're going to talk to you about the team championship, which it was out of this world. So once again, Nolo Boy, Miguel, Golf 101. We're going to go out there and get you straight. All right. So let's go ahead and jump. With no further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the President's Cup. Once
quick
again,
reminder.
Quick reminder right here. President's Cup is going to be in Roger, Montreal. It's going to be this weekend. Last week, we thought it was this weekend or whatever, but it wasn't that. We was just jumping ahead. So for those who saw a couple of questions and concerns that we had on it. So far, so good. Before we jump into it, Miguel, make your pick. International or the USA?
I gotta go, bro. I gotta go USA, man. I gotta go USA.
Yeah.
The records show that we're dominant in this event. Obviously, I'm here. I live here, in the United States. I'm from here, so obviously, I got a lot of favorite players in the international. Don't get me wrong. I got the Hideki up in there. I got other peeps, but at the end of the day, I got to root for for where I'm at. So of course I'm going for the USA. But it's going to be a competition, I don't know. We never know who comes.
Yeah.
Once you represent your country, though, you got your flag up and high, and you got your chest inflated. So I'm going for.
Hey, listen up. Before we keep on going, please like, share the content. It will be greatly appreciated. And if you would like to make a pick this weekend. President's Cup. You're gonna go Team USA or Team International. If you don't know which one is which, or who you got in which, don't worry about it. We got you. Check this out. Right now, we're gonna jump into the USA team right quick. It's gonna be Here we go. So we have in here. We have Scotty.
Those are my boys.
Sander Shefley. We got Marikawa, Clark, Cantley, and Tigala. Those were the automatic pick. All right. So those top 6 were the automatically in. Now the captain's pick. Let me start with the captain. We got Keegan Bradley is the captain, and then we got Sam Burns, Tony Finau, Russell Henley, Brian Hartman, and Max Homa.
Hold on. Is Keegan Bradley the captain, or he's the assistant captain and Jim Furyk is?
No. He's the captain of the players.
Oh, I got what you're saying.
He's the captain of the players. So he was the one that picked. Yeah. Now, I forgot his name. You just said him right now. He picked him as a captain.
Jim Furyk?
Jim Furyk. He picked him as a captain, and then he picked the rest of the team. So
makes sense.
a little bit of context in here before we move to the international is just to let you know the U.S. team is quite full of rookies. All right, but the rookies are solid. All right, we have out of those 12, we got 4 of them that are rookies. We got Henley is a rookie. We got Wyndham Clark is a rookie. My boy, I gotta say,
debut.
First
debut.
Yeah.
Shout it out there, man. Shout it out. Don't be scared.
Let's go, Tigala. That's my boy. That's my boy, Tigala. That's my boy. Tigala is the man. I just wish a lot for Tigala. I wish he can blow up the FedEx and go out there and make it happen. So
he did
the
all
last
right
person. Oh yeah, he did great. I like where Tigala is going. I like his mindset, man. Hey, Tigala, man, I want to give you an interview, man. I really do.
Tigala, we need you on the show, baby. We need you. Anybody that knows
this, let him know.
Please let him know that we are waiting here.
We need Tigala. So Brian Harman is the 4th rookie that the U.S. team has.
Yep. That's funny. So, I would have thought that he would have been playing already.
Yeah, he's been playing for a hot minute, so I thought he played already. And plus, he's a lefty. He's a lefty. He can the angles of the shots are more easier some shots than others. It's like
in his little tick, little
little tick going on. Yeah, it's just like I don't know, lefties they make such a good draws and kind of trick shots, make it easy, like Bubba Watson. You know, Bubba is a lefty that is just something else. Make some tricks with
the ball. It's funny, you know, how different angles of like if it's going this way, it's a draw for you, but it's a save for somebody else when you're left here.
Yeah, most definitely. They go a little bit crazy. I like the angles. Once again,
who's the 4th one?
The 4th one, well, that was it. It was Tigala. It was
Russell Henley,
Harman,
Brian Harman, and
the 4th one was, give me 1 second.
It's not Max, right?
No, it's not Max. Did I skip them? Clark, Wyndham Clark.
You already said that one. Wyndham Clark, Russell, Brian, okay.
Wyndham Clark, Henley, Tigala, and Harman. Those are the rookies that we got for Team USA. Hopefully they can handle it. They won some tournaments already. They're not rookies by all means necessary, but everybody knows that whenever you put that red, white, and blue, is just different. You're playing for some bigger costs. Okay, so that is the rookie team, the rookie and the U.S. team. So let's move out to the international team. We still do not know the pairings. The pairings for the President's Cup is going to be coming in probably Wednesday. They will be in, and just pay attention to it. That makes a whole lot. And talking about pairings, Miguel, who is your A team here? Who will you be like if you're 18? If you was
like put them together and nobody's beating them?
Nobody's beating them, and I want you to pick 2 of the U.S. team against the best 2 of the international. How you will pair him? Give me the first 2 of the U.S. team.
Listen, a good pairing right here, right now, for me, that I'm thinking that would be super, super phenomenal will be Tony Finau and Xander.
Tony Finau and Xander.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you just why.
Talk to me. Give me the madness.
Finau can long ball.
Mm-hmm.
And it depends, right? And it depends here. Like he can go with any long ball on the other side of the international. Okay. And Xander, he has the approach shot dialed in. Even though we could pick Scotty, right? Obviously, he's the number 1. We can pick Scotty with Colin. That's a good one. We can pick, Scotty Scheffler with Sam Burns.
You want me to give you mine? You want me to give you mine?
Buddies, but what's your power team there?
Scheffler and Morikawa is my team. That's
what I'm saying.
My team.
That's a super team.
That's my team. That's my team.
But if you could pick Scotty with Sam, they're best friends. They're kind of best friends. So that
but
that chemistry.
The thing is that what for me, the psychic on my part is what is golf hardest shot. For me, golf's hardest shot is their approach, and you got 2 of the best personnel to approach the hole. So you got Scotty, arguably number 1. I think he is number 1, as a matter of fact, and then Morikawa, which has been against him on different tournaments in the final pairing, going at it 4 times, not even one from 4-0. So
you know what? But there's just so much. Like I look at this,
no, it's really open.
It's unlimited. Like because I'm thinking even Wyndham with like with a Max Homa or Wyndham with a Xander.
I can
It's
see
gonna be
Fury.
interesting.
I can see Fury going either way. I will take more the experience whenever they're singles, with the exception of Clark. I think he can handle himself in the singles with the rookie and Tigala.
You know who would you not want to see? You know who I would not want to see together? Patrick Cantley with Keegan Bradley. I would.
Oh
not
yeah,
want
man.
to see that.
Yeah, unless you want to make it. Unless you want to make it. Unless you want to make it to dinner.
Oh yeah, that'd be the
no
slowest match in history.
All right.
That's
you want to make it to
thing.
dinner, then
That's another thing. Chemistry with players. Who wants to play? Who's buddies? Who's like? If you get on the bus, who's sitting with who? You know what I'm saying? This type of deal. Like that's
it could be. It could be that. But at the end of the day, it's business, right? So moving from the U.S. team to the international team, this is who we got in the international team. Miguel, I think you're gonna help me on there. You gotta help me on this one. So it's Morikawa.
I got you. We got Hideki Matsuyama. No, he got Hideki Matsuyama.
Oh, Hideki. Yeah, my bad.
Hideki. Who did you just say?
Morikawa. Morikawa. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Mera.
So it's Hideki Matsuyama, Sujay M, Adam Scott, Tom Kim, Jason Day, Beyond Hun An. Those are the automatically qualifiers. These are the top players that made it all the way through the regular season. I'm sure that they qualified. The captain's pick would be Christian Bedzudenhook, Corey Corners, Mackenzie Hughes, Seawood Kim, Miwoo Lee, and Taylor Pendriff.
So
who do you got? Who? Give me your honest opinion. Who's gonna go up with the number one? Who's gonna go up with the Slayer of the Slayers? Who do you pick? Like, if you were to pick one match play, who are you picking versus the number one in the world from the international to go up against Scheffler, that's been phenomenal, hot, nobody beating this kid? Who are you picking just on an individual match? Who are you going to pick versus, if you're the team here? Okay,
so,
who's going to go versus
singles? We're talking about single or match play. What are we talking about? What are we talking
single.
about?
We're talking about single match play. I gotta go. Play. So who's going to
go with my boy Godzilla?
Who's going to pick Scheffler?
Godzilla. Hideki Matsuyama. That's the only one that.
Hideki is the only
one that can tackle him.
Who are you going to pick versus? Who are you going to pick versus second best in the world, which is Xander?
Right now, I will put Adam Scott
versus Xander. Well, he came off hot.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that's what I would do. So how about you? How about the pair? How about for your pair that you got for your match play? Excuse me, match play. Who you got? So you already have. Yeah. So you had who you picked over there? I forgot for your match.
Xander and Tony Finau.
So who you got against Xander and Tony Finau?
Xander, Tony Finau. If I was to pair these guys up,
let's say you're the international coach, and they're gonna pair them up. Who are you gonna pair those two with?
Finau and Xander.
Which you probably won't know, right? You won't know because I think they just give it randomly, right? And then they pair up. I don't think they kind of know.
So what are you? You know who I would take here? I would take Jason Day. I would pick him with. I'm trying to find a big hitter here.
All right.
I'll go Jason Day, which he is a big one, and Tom Kim.
Tom Kim.
Tom Kim is dialed in. And Jason Day. Jason Day, he can hit the ball if he's on. But Tom Kim, he's definitely on. One right now.
Tom Kim has a wonderful approach, man. Don't slip.
That's why Jason Day can get it out there for him.
Yeah.
Tom Kim can definitely
don't sleep with him, man. Yeah, definitely don't sleep with him.
It's so weird not seeing a lot of the international like Laurie McIlroy, Fleetwood, it's just so weird not seeing those names on this board.
I just at this point, I really think that they got offered that, but I think they went to the DPW to the DP World Tour to actually compete over there. I think that's what happened. They went like, okay, you guys are stacked. Go ahead and take the new two rookies. Which, by the way, the new two rookies for the international team is Minwoo Lee and Mackenzie Hughes are the two rookies they have. So they went with two rookies versus the US that got four rookies. All right. So those are the rookies for them. To be honest, I think that they just went to the DP World Tour and they just let the space for the other guys to have more experience.
New blood to come in. Yeah, new blood to come in.
But I can guarantee you they're going to be in there for the Ryder Cup. Guaranteed. That is guaranteed.
Oh, okay? Yeah, for sure.
All right, so moving from the President's Cup, which is going to be taking place this weekend. Remember, they start with match plays, singles, and it keeps moving over and over and over. If you see that they
got doubles for some.
Yep. If you see that they picking up the ball without making it, because they gave the hole to them. That's a point for them. Okay, already. So don't be like, oh my God, what the hell they're doing? Just keep calm. They don't do that. You're not supposed to do it, but
they concede it, right? If they know that they're going to lose it, they're just
just keep in mind that that's the way that match play 1-on-1s goes. Okay, you're not gonna see that in an actual tournament. So it's just different. All right, just bear with me. Don't be shaky. Okay, don't be shaky.
Yeah, don't be thinking they're doing something wrong out there.
Well, talking about the DPW, and I'm sick and tired of talking about the DPW.
DP this, DP that. What the hell is the DP, bro? Show them
what is DP. What is that? What is that? So let me break it down. So the DP right here is what actually happened this weekend. So the DP World Tour, you see it right there. That's the logo right there. Hey, the other way. There you go. Right there. So that is the tour. Is technically, if you want to compare it and just give it a word, that's like the Europe kind of tour on this. Okay, so this weekend, since there was nothing for the PGA going around, the biggest tournament was this one, the BMW, the PGA BMW Championship. Okay, so actually, you see the same person. You're not looking kind of crazy. You have the same person. Yes, one in the left, one in the right. The one underneath Miguel is just the one that actually won it. He won it back in 2021, but actually, this one was kind of sweet because the way that he won it, actually, Horschel, the man that sneaks into the ball, he sneaks in with the putter.
No, actually, I don't know if you even saw that though, but he sneaks up to it and then he gives a little half step back.
Yep. Now
you gotta really diagnose that thing.
Listen, he's another one that I don't know why he didn't make the
US team. He had a great year.
He's hot right now. He's hot, but it's a good reason why he didn't make it. Look where he at right now. Look what he collected right now.
And another couple of things right here, right? Because the DP Tour, right? People want to even know, what does DP stand for? Well, let me give you a little bit of acknowledge there. DP stands Dubai Ports.
Yep.
World Tour. Okay, Dubai Ports. This is a couple companies that run the ports up in Dubai and around the world. So this is a big foundation, big companies that made this possible, right? And again, I want to point out that the BMW, remember, they hosted one on the PGA Tour. So
that's correct.
This is just, they're representing it on the Europe Tour. The Europe Tour is actually rebranded, and now it's called DP Tour, Dubai Port World Tour. It was the Europe Tour, so don't get this. So you won't see the name Europe Tour no more. It's going to be called DP World Tour. Just for those that are not familiar, those that don't know this league or don't know this tours exist, BMW hosted one for them as well, because BMW is obviously, right, a great host of all these events. They're always involved. So just a little insights there. So
and it makes sense. And it makes sense because they're in Europe too. So it makes totally a lot of sense. So Tell me, Miguel, how this tournament ended. How was the drama? I see it down here in the banner. We got like it took him 20 holes for him to win
20 holes.
the BMW. Talk to me about that. Whenever there's
Well,
18
listen.
holes, how can he get 20 holes? Talk to me, man, about this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the only reason he can get 20 holes is because you finished in a tie. You did your 18 holes, and he tied. There was 3-way tie for this, right? Horseshoe, Rory, and the third one, I forgot his name because he actually eliminated his own self when he fell in the bunker and then he went into the water. Okay,
Yeah,
so we eliminated him. So 18 holes go by. There's 3 people tied. What happens? We go sign our cards. We go sign our official cards. What we ended up in 18 holes. Obviously, there's a tie. So now these 3 players go back to 18T to tee it off again. Remember, you're teeing off versus maybe one of the best in the world. To go into playoff with Rory, it got to be a little bit stressful to go with. So, so to be short, right? They both tee up. All 3 of them tee off again from 18. One goes in the sand. One goes in the middle. 2 goes in the middle of the fairway. Bam. The third one hits it out of the sand, hits the green, spins back in the water. He's done out of the hole. Horseshoe. He hits a putt on the green. Rory does the same, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. They both tied the hole. So Horseshoe and Rory go back. So 19 was eliminated, the one with the third guy. So now Rory and Horseshoe go back to the 18T because now there's only 2 left. Here comes Horseshoe. It's a beautiful driver, middle of the fairway. Here comes Rory. It's a 3-wood, middle of the fairway. They both hit 4 irons. Rory goes first. Yep. Rory hits right on the green to the right. He's on. Remember, par 5, guys. Going for eagle here. But Horseshoe with ice veins in his body, he pulls up, steps up, hits the same 4 iron and gets inside of Rory. Gets advantage him to Horseshoe.
They're looking at each other like who's gonna go first.
Like who's gonna go first?
Hey, like bring somebody, somebody to measure this.
Here comes Rory, puts his eagle putt, and it stays a little. It turns a little more than what he wanted actually, or it stayed up. It didn't actually turn in. So Horseshoe saw that. Horseshoe advantage. Horseshoe's at least 20-something feet away. Remember, like, have this in mind. Horseshoe.
He's not that far. He's not that far from Rory's distance.
From Rory, they're at the same distance. Here comes Horseshoe, knocked it in for eagle. That was the game, ladies and gentlemen. You go 2 holes extra, eliminated 1, goes to the 20th hole. Here comes Horseshoe, makes it, wins this event again. Congratulations to him and his caddy. It was a phenomenal drama. It was a phenomenal round. It was some drama going on. And this is for Rory. It has to hurt because remember, he's got second place 2 or 3 times here at the end that he couldn't close the door on these guys. And obviously that's my favorite player. Damage. Exactly what Rory's at right now. He has emotional damage. Shout out to BMW. Shout out to DP Tour doing it big out there. It's not just only one tour, ladies and gentlemen. These golfers play everywhere. So shout out to Horseshoe. And he won on the PGA Tour. He did really good this year. And now he's adding this onto his resume. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you need 4 of these to get to the Ryder Cup. You need 4 to play 4 of these events to get into the Ryder Cup. So I'm sure you're going to see Horseshoe in the Ryder Cup this year.
Oh, he's doing great. He's doing great this year. He's doing awesome. By the way, the one that was with the third person was Lawrence Tristan from South Africa. He was the one that got eliminated on hole 19. So it was good overall. I liked it. I liked the drama. I liked whenever I was telling Miguel and I was watching it, and I was telling Miguel ain't nothing like free golf right now. So so I want to see free golf. So Miguel was obviously rooting for Rory, like everybody was rooting for Rory, including myself. But even Horseshoe was kind of heartbroken whenever he was kind of celebrating, and then he stopped and looked at Rory. Was like, damn, man.
Like
My
that,
bad.
yeah,
The
because
my
he
bad.
had it again. He's like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm like sorry,
Yeah. Yeah.
like you should have
You know,
won it, or what?
you know exactly. You know exactly what happened, right? Whenever Herschel stepped in, Herschel
It
said,
was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
He knows. A little more information about the DB tour before we continue. It consists of 44 events, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a small. This is not small. This is just like the PGA, almost similar. Has the similar configurations. It has it has the vibe of it, right? It's 44 events. It's in between 24 countries. They play everywhere, and then it's across 5 continents. So these boys are traveling. These boys are getting it in everywhere they can, right? One more thing. And this is all to, these are to accumulate points for the race of Dubai Port. So they're and then they it seems like they have a tournament inside of a tournament. Remember that bubble in the NBA that they had the bubble in Las Vegas? It's kind of a tournament inside tournament. The top 70 in the season, the long race of Dubai, at the end of the 9th phase of the season, will gain qualification into the DP Tour playoff. So you got to get to that playoff. It's just like getting to the FedEx, ladies and gentlemen. You get into the points, and it's like the FedEx. You have to get a certain amount of points to compete in these 4 events, or if I'm not mistaken, you go into a playoff, and you compete for this playoff, and then you get a major winner after the playoff, like at the end of the season. But like others tournaments, they have like this inner tournament too. It's the Rolex. They got a couple of got like 5 or 6. It's like the majors for them, but I didn't find them. But obviously, it's like a major for. It's like a couple events for them too. So it's just almost like the FedEx.
Whenever it starts, so it's something like the FedEx, like Miguel stated. Whenever it starts, it's a cutoff of 110 right now. The cutoff to start the road to the race to Dubai. It starts actually in Abu Dhabi, but before it gets to Abu Dhabi, that first cut happens. So it's cut to 110. All right, from 110 down. As of right now, the cut right now is in 114 because they're kind of close right now. So
yeah,
then then they move up, and then the following cut to in Abu Dhabi, whenever they make it to Abu Dhabi, that's the first cut. Actually, the second cut. Whenever they get to Abu Dhabi, it's a 70. At 70 is the cutting line.
It's like making the St. Jude, the BMW, like
same thing.
Then almost the same.
And then whenever they go to the DP World Tour Championship, it's a 50-player cut. That's whenever a 50-player cut, and from that point on, whoever wins it wins it. At this point, all the big guys are in there. Fleetwood, obviously McIlroy, cheese and McIlroy, macaroni and cheese. Rory. So Rory, so it is Rory, Lawrence, Tristan, and Herschel Billy are the top 3 right now. Hoggard, that he won it last year. He's 4th, and then Manizero Mateo is the 5th guy, and McIntyre is 6th. Look at that. McIntyre is 6th. Adam Scott is 9th right now. Olbert is number 12. Fleetwood is 13. So it is still great golf.
It's stacked. It's stacked. DeChambeau,
you have all this.
He's up there.
You got Ray Aaron. You have a whole bunch of people. Lori. You got all these people in here. This is just outstanding. Outstanding. I love it.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the President's Cup is in between, some of these players too. That they're not just on the PGA Tour. They play versus each other. They go across the pond and they play versus them too, ladies and gentlemen, year round. Don't there's tournaments that the PGA goes to the DP Tour, and there's DP Tour players that play in the PGA. Don't get that twisted. Just because there's 2 different tours, they do compete versus each other. Okay.
So that's where you see the ranking that is like more closer to me. That's actually to the race to Dubai. Now, whenever you get to Dubai and you're in the last 50 guy cut, right? That's whenever the bonus pool comes in. So the bonus pool comes the top 10 out of those 50 will have to cut the $6 million evenly all the way down, right? In the pool, not evenly, but
In
first,
sequence.
in sequence. Okay, so it's gonna be like a 2 million cut and
Like
all the way down,
1.3, then
Yep.
keep on going down until
all the way down. So right now,
all the money's gone.
is McIntyre is number 9, Scheffler is 7, Hogard is 6, Horschel is 5th, Lawrence Tristan, I think he's been playing on the DP a lot, man. He's like up there.
People they sleep on this tour.
That's why he came. That's where he came from. He actually did really good in the PGA as well. So he played a couple of tournaments over here in the PGA. I think he actually was making a run in one of the tournaments that I can't remember right now. But I remember seeing him before. And then you got DeChambeau, Bryson. Oh, by the way, the people from LIV merge in here on DP Tour. All right.
Oh yeah.
So you got him in there. You still got him in there. So that's DeChambeau is 3rd. Schauffele is 2nd, and Rory is 1st. Your guy is 1st, Miguel. So he's making it happen. So this weekend, they will have. I didn't put that one. So this weekend, they're gonna be in Spain, and they're gonna be in. Actually, give me 1 second. They're gonna be in the Espana Open. So that is gonna be this weekend out there, and a lot of people are gonna be out there. Miguel, who you pick for that tournament? Who's your top 3 on that tournament?
And which one? And this one coming up on
Yep, the one in Spain.
The one in Spain. Okay, I'm gonna call my 3. It's gonna be. Yep. I'm gonna take Matthew Pavone.
Matthew Pavone. Right? Okay, all right. I like. You know what? You know what happened with him, right? He won it last year.
Yeah.
So he's a defending champion. So you're going back to back.
I think he's going back to back, and he played well. He played well this year. He didn't play. He was in contention, and a lot of times, a lot of top 10s. My second choice, John Rahm. Gotta go with the LIV. We gotta go with the John Rahm. He's hot. I don't count this guy out. He's definitely a player. So he's definitely one of my favorites on winning this one. And then my 3rd is Shane Lowry, baby. Shane from Ireland, baby.
My boy.
I can't have McIlroy. Well, at least I get the other one. You know what I'm saying? If I can't get one, I get the other one.
Rory's not gonna be participating on that one. Mm-hmm. However, that's a good pick, man. I imagine you was gonna pick something like that.
Oh yeah, what do you got? Who you pick?
So I got Fleetwood. I like the breeze and the hair and the style. And then I gotta go with the silver medalist, man. I had to go with him. He get in his groove. He plays really good on the DP World Tour. So I'm going definitely with him. Don't count him out. So my second one is my 2 Glover, my double Glover guy, Ray Aaron. And so Aaron around here. It's Aaron around here.
That's key. That was a good episode of Key and Plead. Or
yep. So he's the teacher. Anyway, you already know about this. So the double Glover guy. So he's the only one that got the winter gloves gone, and whatever he's hitting with his irons, driver, whatever he got, and with the exception of the putter. So that I got him as the second one. And my 3rd one, I had somebody else, but I'm definitely gonna go with Hatton. Definitely. Yep. Terrell, my guy from the LIV. Hatton. The only thing is wrong is Terrell keeps his cool. Okay. That's whenever he loses me. Whenever he lose, the way that he loses me is right there. That's it. It's gone. I was like, you know what, man? I'm done with you, man. Forget about it. I'm done with you. So those are my 3. Those are Miguel's 3. Just make sure if you go out there and play fantasy golf, hey, hit us up, check us out. We've been in a good streak lately, so hopefully it's going to be great. So moving from the DP World Tour, moving to the LPGA. In the LPGA, what about this? Lydia Ko. How many times the only female to collect the bronze, the silver, and the gold medal and the
You know what
Olympics.
that?
The
You know what
Hall
that
of
gotta
Famer.
look. You know what that gotta look
The
at
Hall
your
of
wall,
Famer.
bro. You
Hey.
know when you get home, you gotta just look at your case one time. You be like,
The
gold,
Hall of Famer.
silver, and bronze.
The one. We talking about the one, the only Lydia Ko. Listen, people, listen. She started 2 shots behind and actually won by 5 shots. So it is crazy. She was blazing fire. Gino, which was the one that she was going with. I can't say her last name, but I'm gonna go with it. And Gino, I hope you forgive me if you listen to this or somebody hits you with this from here to there. It's gonna be
Gino for what?
Gino.
Like second place?
Second place. It's Thinking Co. Gino Thinking Co. All right.
Which at the Kroger King? At the Kroger King?
At the Kroger Queen. Kroger Queen.
No, that was. Let me correct you. Tinku. That's your name. Like second place was Tinku.
Gino. No, second place was Gina King Cool. Gina King Cool was the second place on that one. Check that out. So
no,
she was dominating.
This later right here. No, it was not.
No.
It was her name is Haja Tinkiku. Tinkiku.
Yeah, that one is
Yeah.
is
It's
Gino.
It's
Gino.
Ahaya
That's how you say
Tinkuku.
it. I'm telling Gino is the way you say it.
Gino, ATTHAJY. ATT.
Julie.
How do you get Gino?
Julie. J as Juliet, right?
No.
Echo NO. Gino. That's how they were pronouncing it.
Oh,
Look.
Also Gino.
They were saying.
Yeah. But that's
Gino.
her nickname. That's her nickname, bro.
But it was Gino's. Everybody knows that watch LPGA knows it's
no,
Gino.
this is not.
Yeah,
this is not
yes, it is. It's Gino. Thinking Cool is the second one.
Cool.
So she finished second. However, she was leading all tournament until the last day. She was leading the last day by 2 strokes.
And she lost by 5.
And she lost by 5. Extremely disappointed or whatever. But guess what? She got to play with her icon, So just imagine you playing with Rory, in the last match.
Rory, you got to play with it.
You know what I'm saying? So it was outstanding. So it was a back and forth battle the whole time. So
guess who was fourth? Fourth and fifth.
Fourth and fifth. Nelly Corda. Nelly Corda. And then fifth was Yuka Sasso. No, Yuka Sasso was fourth. So fifth was tied. Fifth was tied with Nelly Corda and Hayo John Yang was the fifth one.
But the fourth was Yuka Sasso. I remember picking her for 2 tournaments past 2 tournaments. She came up for this one.
And the one that was third was the winner of the TPC Boston with the first. Yeah, and she got hot, man. She made 6. Yeah, she made 6 birdies in a row. She was coming, man. She was hauling, but it was too late. She made a push. She made a late push.
Let's talk about the South Korean champion, which is Lydia Ko, bro. They all made pushes, but
they all made it, man.
By 5 was the second place.
Just think about it. First 9 holes, they were ahead. She was ahead first 9 holes. Turn around 10 and 11. Guess what Lydia Ko did? Give me that birdie. Give me that.
Yeah. Oh no, listen, Lydia Ko is like somebody. I'm telling you, when she came onto the scene, I would not stop saying this. When she came onto the golf scene, she was supposed to be the biggest thing after Tiger, which she did, but then she got so cold, she had an injury, and then she went cold for a while. Now she's third in the Rolex. Now she's second in the race, the CEM Globe. She's only 27 years old, guys. Think about it. She's not even close to her peak, all the way up there. Her third win in 2024. 22 wins in her career. Officially $19.5 million. This year only, she made $2.6 million. 110 top 10s. 7 top in 2024, she made 7 top 10s just this year. In total, she made 110. So 160 top 5 finishes. 10 of them came from this year. So this year, if you believe it or not, she didn't win a lot of tournaments. She won 3 like Corda, but she stayed in the top 10 and she stayed in the top 25.
Corda won 5. So no, don't take those 2.
Yeah, but she didn't. Well, she didn't win, like I said. But again, we're talking about Olympic winner, gold. You know what? To walk into your house and see, to walk into one of your rooms and be like, I can't believe I got a gold, a silver, and a bronze. I got all 3 medals in the Olympics. Listen, Lydia Ko was
a beast.
Supposed to be a star as big as the Lydia, the Corda before us. When the era of Tiger came out, she was supposed to be right there. Remember when she started with Nike and everything? She was so on top of the pedestal when she came into the golf light that she really performed, but she didn't do that pressure. I'm sure it built up so much that the frustration, the injuries, and all this stuff that she couldn't get to that level that, man, Rory and Tiger are today, to this day.
Yeah, definitely an outstanding outing. You start -2 and just win by 5. You can't even predict like how that's gonna go. So once again, they were going back and forth, man, the whole time. But for really, she distanced herself was in 10 and 11 with a birdie and an Iggy back. So after that, lays up. Thank you for coming. So like
Miguel to the medal, baby.
Yeah, like Miguel said, it's 22nd win. She is currently 3rd place on the Rolex and 2nd on the race to the CME Globe. And she actually won $300K to add to that pot that Miguel was talking about earlier. So she also collected 500 points for the race to the CME Globe.
Tour for Gino, 2014.
Yep, Gino collected 320 points for the race to the CM Globe, and actually, with a second, when I'm shooting a -18, it was pretty good. It's not bad at all. I've never seen Gino before, so from her to come from somewhere else, it was good. And shout out to last year's winner, Minji Lee, with a +6. So Minji Lee won with a +6. The second place got a negative. Not my bad, not a +6. It was a -6. But the second place was at 18, -18. So just
so that's 5. That's 5. And then this year only too. I want to give another stat. This year only in 2024, she made 15 cuts. Her lowest round this year was a 63. And
in my dreams.
Yeah. Listen, and she started 17 of them. She made, you know what I'm saying? So the Lydia Ko. A matter of fact, I'm going to call it now, and I'm going to call it here so they can record it because this is recording. Next year, she's going to do better than Nelly this year. Next year, she's going to do more stuff than what Nelly did this year. I called it. We called sports. We called it. Don't talk to me next year and be like, oh, when you see this Lydia Ko, when 8 of them, don't be surprised that I told you it because she's down and in now. Now she's where she's supposed to be in her life. I just called it.
Yeah, watch out. It could happen this year. Couldn't be. She could take it this year. So she right now 2nd. She's right behind Nelly. So with that being said, the LPGA is on fire right now. Yeah. So please keep tabs on that. Next tournament, it will be the Walmart Open or something like that it's called. And it's going to be in Arkansas. So please just tune into that. It's going to be really, really good. Definitely we'll be watching that. And we're going to bring you the latest and greatest on that on Monday, what we call golf. So moving from the LPGA, the PGA world, let's go to the darkness, to the dark side. Yeah. So let's go out there to LIV. So everybody knows that LIV is already done. This past weekend was the last of LIV, which it was a team championship, and it was outstanding. So just to give you
a little reminder, who won the individuals, and then just go straight into
the John Rahm of the world won the
The
single,
individual.
the individual. So
And
outstanding,
who won now? And who won now?
outstanding
This
for
in
them.
Dallas. Who won the
So
Dallas for
the Dallas,
teams of four?
I'm gonna take you to the transition right quick. So just bear with me on this, and we're gonna make it happen. All right. So the top 3 teams had a bye day, not a bye week, a bye day. So on Friday, the top 3 teams did not play. Which one are the top 3? Too easy. The Crushers, which is the Shambles crew. Then Legion 13, which is John Ron crew. And then we have the Rippers, which is Cam Smith crew. The kids from Australia, I call them. That's the Australian team, regardless.
And that's gonna come up because the reason they won is, I'm gonna give you a heads up right now. It was because the chemistry. It's all about that chemistry with them. Okay, so just in case, saw some interviews and the way they take care, the way they rub off each other. It's pause, right? They kind of that chemistry. That's why I think they won it.
Totally makes sense. Totally on that.
What do you got?
So it's breaking like that. So on Friday they didn't play. So the first set, the quarterfinals. So it was 2 singles, 2 1-on-1, and 1 foursome. So it's 2 singles, and then me and Miguel against the other teams 2. All right. So this is how they go. So this is the first quarter finals team right here. Put it right now. So the first quarterfinals. So we have the Smash against the Ironheads. So the Ironheads handle their business, man. They went ahead.
They gave it to them. They took 3-1 there. So they go 2-1 right there. Smashed them.
Yep. All day, every day.
Smashed.
All day. So Kepka actually was one of the captains actually won it. His team didn't make it that good. So that was it. So the second match, it was the Torque, which is the captain Joaquin Neyman, Waco, against the High Flyers, which the High Flyers are the ones that are the team captain is Mickelson. So Mickelson was was the captain. He actually won. Both captains won their matches. Mickelson played the team match. So,
but the other ones went. Wah.
I got you on that. So, so it was pretty cool. I was kind of mad because my Latino team with the Torque, but I got the other Latino team here in a second. So actually,
so they should have put a Latino name. They should have put a Latino name.
Yeah, Torque. That's okay. So Waco got his W, but his team kind of didn't come through, so they got eliminated. So moving to the next match, or the final match, or the quarterfinals, it was the Fireballs with team captain. You already know Sergio Garcia. He won the team match against the Majestics. They
played really well.
Yeah, they were. They
that was a sweep. That was a sweep.
No, there was no gentleman sweep. No, it was straight sweep. Talking about that, the Stingers also did the same thing against the Clips or something like that.
That was
another sweep. The Cleats.
That was a sweep.
That was a good to go thing.
Bring out the brooms.
Thank you for coming. Let's move it. So that was the first. That was on Friday. So Friday they did that. They started eliminating teams. So now, actually I got one more. So I got one more on Friday. Was the Range Goat with Bubba Watson and his team and the Aces, man.
Taking down the GOAT.
So listen, man, the Aces have got a great team. You got DJ. They got Patrick Reed, Captain America. They got Bernier. Yep, and then Perez. Bro, they got a solid team. Yeah, they got a solid team, bro.
All Americans right there.
I'm surprised they didn't win it. But anyway, we'll get there in a minute. So already that was the first day on Friday. That was the quarterfinals. Gone. Thank you for coming. Watch out with the door. All right. So
these other guys, who passes and what they do next?
So by the way, they were Merido, Dallas. So that course is for the second time that they host this the team matches and stuff like that. So usually last year was in Miami, but this year they did it on Dallas. So
I'm sure it's so loud in Miami.
Yeah, Legend 13 came to the house and did what they had to do. They go ahead and took the high flyers out. In this case, the captain of the high flyers in the team match, he went down. They got him. But I don't know if you noticed, but John Ram was not here. Ram was going back because he was feeling sick, so he pulled out of the tournament, and his team, somebody stepped in and got him. So at this point, he wasn't. So with the Aces and the Stingers, they went into playoffs, and DJ won it for them. All right, their captain came through and won it. So by you winning 2 singles, it's like they went to playoffs and they got it. So too easy.
So how did the final end up, Nolo? Show them how the final went.
So the actual final came out to be
Dun, 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 dun.
Right. The Rippers out of nowhere, they came back and won it. Listen, the Australians showed what they made of. They won a couple of team matches this year. This was just not the only one that they won. Led by their captain Ken Smith from Australia.
Well, Ken Smith is not in the play. I mean, in the president.
I don't know, man.
It's just him.
Like because he's not eligible, man. Because he's from LIV. Remember, he's not eligible.
Yeah, but you just got to play 4 of those DP tours and get some type of status.
He wasn't eligible for him to go out there and go. But for the rider, I think he's going to be eligible. That's one of the things that they're talking about right now.
Yeah.
So, and talking about that.
Shout out to the Rippers.
Yep, shout out to the Rippers. They made their thing happen. They came from behind and they won by 3 shots. It was outstanding the way that they actually carried themselves and actually made it. But it's kind of crazy. And since we're talking about LIV and all that, just a little something that we want to put out there right now. On December, there's going to be a match, a PGA match against LIV match. It's going to be a foursome. Rory, Scotty Scheffler representing the PGA, and Brooks Koepka and Bryson DeChambeau representing LIV is going to be taking place on December. The course, I still do not have the name.
Did I send that to you? Did I send it to you? Yeah, I sent it. I saw that. I was like,
it's gonna be the match. It's gonna call the match. So please stay tuned
for
that.
That's gonna be a good start of bonding. That's the first start, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it. LIV, the best 2 of LIV versus the best in the PGA. They're gonna go head to head now, right? And maybe this can spark something that could be the future in how we're going to do the point system and what we're going to do. So pay attention when that December comes around. We'll definitely have it, right? Obviously, we'll talk about it here on the show before it happens. We'll do our picks. We'll do the formats, and we'll do all the information of it. But remember, tune into that. That's in December. So it's not yet, but be ready for that one.
All right, Miguel. And it's that time to cut us off. Thank you for being with us today.
We'll stay here all night.
Go ahead and get it, Miguel.
Listen, it gets to the 58 minutes here, right? And we don't even know where it went. It just went so fast, and we can keep on. Because listen, we got so much to keep on talking. We can just keep on going and just on and on. But listen, we try to compact the good stuff. But obviously, every Monday we're doing what we do. We do what we love. So. Share a like, this doesn't hurt nobody. It doesn't cost nothing. It just pushes us to push more content for the world, obviously, and what we love to do. Don't forget to go out there to the golf course, go see a professional, go buy some cheap clubs, go to the range, start off. But this is a sport, member, ladies and gentlemen, that you can do for the rest of your life for a long time. So with a like, a share, and a subscribe, it makes us do what we love, and this is what we love to do. So appreciate it. We call sports here, and this is for you guys. So you can hit
all
the button.
Right. Once again, thank you for everything. Just like, share the content. Remember, we have this Wednesday we call football. Then we have we call sports podcast. After that, we have we call wrestling. So stay tuned. And on Mondays, like Miguel said, you got an appointment with we call golf. If we're not here Monday, check us out Tuesday because we definitely gonna be in here on those days. So with that being said, thank you for being with us one more time. Also, and remember, if you got a hanger, make sure you go to your closet and hang this up, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.